The Empty Cup and the Wise Traveler. A long time ago, in a peaceful mountain village, there lived a well-respected Zen master named Tenzin. His wisdom was known far and wide, and people traveled great distances to seek his guidance. One day, a wealthy scholar, who had studied philosophy, science, and religion, arrived at Tenzin's humble temple. The scholar was proud of his knowledge and believed he understood the meaning of life better than most. However, he had heard of the Zen master's wisdom and wished to test him. Upon arrival, the scholar bowed politely and said, "Master Tenzin, I have traveled across lands and seas to seek your wisdom. I have studied every sacred text, debated with great thinkers, and explored the mysteries of the universe. But there is still something I feel I am missing. I wish to learn from you." Tenzin nodded and smiled. Without a word, he motioned for the scholar to follow him into a small tea room. They both sat on woven mats, and the Zen master took a teapot, gently pouring tea into a cup before the scholar. The tea streamed into the cup, filling it to the brim, yet Tenzin did not stop. He continued pouring until the tea spilled over the edges, running onto the table and onto the floor. The scholar quickly pulled back and exclaimed, "Master, stop! The cup is overflowing. It cannot hold any more." Tenzin placed the teapot down calmly and looked into the scholar's eyes. "Like this cup," he said, "your mind is already full of ideas, beliefs, opinions, and assumptions. You have come seeking wisdom, but there is no space for it to enter. How can I teach you if you do not first empty your cup?" The scholar fell silent. He realized at that moment that all of his knowledge, all of his theories, and all of his conclusions had left no room for new wisdom. He had come expecting to add more to his vast collection of knowledge, but instead he saw that true wisdom required letting go of what he thought he knew. From that day on, the scholar stayed in the village, not as a teacher, but as a student. He spent years unlearning, watching nature, listening to the wind, and slowly embracing the simplicity of life. In time, he discovered the peace he had been searching for, not in books, but in silence, in stillness, in being fully present. Zen lesson from the story: let go of preconceived notions. True wisdom does not come from accumulating knowledge, but from being open to new insights. Embrace the beginner's mind. Approach life with curiosity, humility, and an openness to learn. Silence can teach more than words. Often, understanding does not come from explanations, but from direct experience and observation.